Greetings, and blessings, everyone. This is Maxonette, a poetess, coming to you live this evening from Kingston, New York. How's everyone doing today, people? I know you've been waiting for the podcast, and I'm back. I've been sick, but I'm here now, and we're gonna get this going. We're not even gonna wait any longer. Today, I have, you see these two sister queens here, sisters Rock and Rhyme. Yes, presents Poems in the Key of Life. Do you see? But to see the book is really not enough because you're going to miss out all the wonderful, oh my goodness, the songs. All right, I'm going to pull it back. People, you know I get excited. So I'm going to read a bio so we can introduce these sister queens. We have Chyrel J. Jackson. Wave to us, Chyrel. Right? Wave to the people so they know who you are. and Lyris D. Wallace, Sister Lyris, there you go, are literary visionaries and two-time #1 ranked best-selling Amazon authors, reared and raised in the south suburbs of outside Chicago. Chi-Town, y'all know that place. African American literature influenced their writing and is one of their favorite genres. Both writers write in the spirit of their past great literary ancestors. Chyrel and Lyris both were Pushcart nominees. You didn't know that, did you? In 2021, Poem Love Unspoken, Heartbeats Anthology, and 2023. Poem No Justice for Brianna, y'all remember Sister Brianna? Say her name. Published in Social Justice Inc.'s anthology. This edgy writing duo is featured in numerous poetry anthologies, literary journals, and international global magazines. Chyrel and Lyris have published Sisters Rock and Rhyme Presents Poems in the Key of Life. Hello. Mirrored images in different sides of the same coin. You will find them always writing, creating written legacies one book at a time. These two writers have found their voice and can be found on sistersrockandrhyme.com. Ladies, sisters, it is a pleasure. Please, welcome to the podcast. How are you doing, sisters?
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
I'm happy. I'm so happy to have people. You would not believe, and you know, I talk the truth. That's me. I keep it real. You would not believe what it took to get this together today. But you know, we persevere. We don't give up. And that's what you have to do. You got to keep pushing each other. I wouldn't let Sister Chyrel give up or Sister Lyris, and they wouldn't let me give up. We can do it. We got it. And here we are. We have to get into this book. I did a book review. And, you know, I don't think it did justice, but I want you, sisters, whichever one of you wish to start, please just give us we read your bio, but just give us a little feedback about who the two of you are.
Chyrel?
We are a writing team of sisters. We're biological sisters. I am the older sister by 15 months. And Lyris is she's my joy. She's everything that you could want in a sister, in a friend. She's just been loyal and consistent, and I just love her. And people always ask me, Chyrel, who's your favorite writer? Who do you read? Who do you love? And Maya Angelou is always on the lips of every Black female writer, but I have to say, I don't have to defer to Maya Angelou because I have my own, and that's Lyris. And when I'm going through something, my sister is who I read. She pulls me up. She makes me feel tall. She makes me feel bigger. She makes me feel invincible. She makes me feel like I can do anything. And so it's a blessing to be at this point of our lives in this journey, writing with her. Yes. So.
Oh, yes. That's just, you can make me tear. Don't start your stuff, make me tear up over here. We're not having that. That is so beautiful. Sister Lyris, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's funny that she says all that about me because that's how I felt growing up, being her sister. I always tell everybody I never needed a someone to look up to, or I never needed a superhero because my sister Chyrel was all of that.
Mm.
She played sport. I couldn't play sports. I was not an athlete. My sister played every sport you can think of, and it seems like she did it for me because she she would play the sports and earn the letters, and
Mhm.
she would give them to me because she knew I couldn't play sports. And she, uh when she would get on the teams in high school, she made us a package deal. She
Mm.
would tell them, I'll play if you find room for my sister. And so
Okay.
I would be the statistician, write the stats, or be the water girl or something, some kind of way is, that she would make them include me. And she's always been that for me. She's just, she's the one that I looked up to. She was the one who I wanted to be. When I grew up, I wanted to be Chyrel. And then on top of playing all the sports, she was a model. She just did it all. We would go, I felt so proud. We would go downtown going to college, and you would see her billboard up,
Mm.
on the highway. It was amazing. She was just, and she was always the same. A lot of people don't know that my sister is really funny. She's funny and she's talented, and she does, over the years, she's taken some hits. And so she's kind of lost all her sass. But, I keep telling her, you don't, you just taking hits. That don't mean that you out of the game. You just
That's
taking
right.
hits.
That's right. That's right. See, people, you don't know. I had to have these sisters on this show today. They're going to be back again. And I have to say, I'm a bit biased, and I have no problem admitting that, because you two remind me of the relationship that I have with my own sister. I'm the baby, she's the older. And I just love you two so much because of the love that you two have for each other. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
So tell me, who started? I'm going to go a little off the cuff. I really had a lot of different type of, the usual questions. Tell me, who started writing first?
Chyrel. Chyrel started writing. She started writing first, but Chyrel was more vocal about that she was writing.
Oh.
I started writing because my life seemed like it was just spiraling. Chyrel started writing actually when she was in her 20s.
Okay.
I started writing when I was in my 30s because I was going through things, and I felt like I was on a treadmill. I felt like I was I was running to catch up with my life, and I couldn't. So I said, well, let's go back to the basics. We were both, my sister was a literature major, English lit major. I was a journalism major. And so we took a lot of writing classes, and it was always, write a journal, keep a journal, keep a journal.
Right.
So I felt like if I was able to keep a journal, I would be able to understand what was going on in my life. And so that's what started me writing. But Chyrel she's been writing for about 10 years before me.
Sister Cheryl, give us a little bit. What made you start then? How did you get started in this?
Well, different things. We both support, we're pro journal keepers. We promote them, and we tell anyone that wants to write to do it, because all three of our books came into fruition because we journaled. Right. And it was something as simple as you have a thought, you are up late at night, you write it down, and it really just manifests into a finished product of a book. So that's why we're big lovers of writing journals. But the early years was simply just because I journaled. When we were kids, around maybe 8 and 9 years old, or maybe 9 and 10, we always knew that we wanted to write a book.
Right.
We said that we were going to write a book. We had the title and picked out and everything. So it was weird to finally be adults and then have that manifest. So I've always written, political opinion pieces,
Mm.
editorial pieces,
Mhm.
book reviews, poems, obviously. But I've always written.
Beautiful. I just love it the way you two just blend together. It's beautiful. By the way, I see Putty. Who's that?
Yeah, you see, Benny.
Hi, Benny.
Benny wants
Hi,
to jump.
Benny. We love you
He
too,
wants.
boo boo. Oh, yes. I'm an animal lover. I love dogs and cats. I love animals. He's like, I need to be on the podcast too. That's okay.
Right.
Oh,
We're gonna have a day for pets too. Mhm. And bring Benny.
Okay.
But this is just I just love it. I can't. You 3 books. Do you have the other 2 books?
oh
And
yeah,
could
we
you
have the
show?
other.
You have one. You have to put the other 2 up. Oh yes.
This is the first one.
Oh, now
This
let's
is
see it. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, I love the cover. Different sides of the same. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
and then this is our second.
Oh, look at that.
Cheryl,
Mirrored
hold it up further.
images.
There you go.
Wow. Okay. I thought that was, oh, not. Okay. So, people, this is not the only book. This is a book of 3.
Right.
Okay. This is 3 of 3. So make sure their books are available on Amazon. We're going to have you two. I'm going to have you two ladies start reading. Please read from I have my favorite. If we have time after you two are done, maybe I'll read one if you didn't read it already, but go right ahead, please. I don't know who wants to go first. It doesn't matter.
Cheryl,
Somebody,
I want you to read. I want you to read Evolution of the Blues, because my poem, We Are the Blues, was inspired by Cheryl's poem.
you want
Okay.
me to read that, Cheryl?
Yes, she wants me to read Evolution of the Blues, and I'm getting to that poem
What
right now.
page is that, my darling? Tell me, educate me.
Evolution of the Blues is on page 80.
80?
Yes.
I have to say something before I even let you continue, because see, people, you don't see what I see. This book is sick. When I mean sick, I mean in a good way. The pictures you have to buy it. Oh my goodness. Who thought about this picture here? Who did that?
Cheryl.
No way.
I'm telling you, my sister is Wonder Woman. She get it done. She's amazing.
This picture spoke to me in so many words. Oh, all right. I'm going to show it to you people. Look here. Look at this picture. You see this? Oh my goodness. This just, and it's the ponytail. Who didn't rock ponytails? It speaks so much. And then when you look, oh my goodness, page 80. Oh, lovely. Wait. Sister, you can't just jump in the book like that. You can't do that. People, each chapter and has references to music, to songs. You can't just go into that. What is the song that goes with that chapter, sister? Oh no. Let's go.
It's a Billy Joel song, and it's called We Didn't Start the Fire.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. We didn't start the fire. And so yeah, we didn't start the fire. Right.
All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I love music. Come, please, my darling, go right ahead.
Well, all of this talk about music and who should be singing it and who shouldn't be singing it, and then reclaiming stuff, it all started with rhythm and blues and bluegrass.
Yes.
And instruments that Black people had before we were enslaved. We brought the instruments with us.
That's right.
And we brought the instruments with us on these shores as we were enslaved. So banjos and the blues. And so because my dad was a blues man, we always pay homage to Black men in our books. And so this is paying homage to our father. And it goes like this: Evolution of the Blues. I am old dirt roads. I am soul. I am cotton gins in Mississippi cotton fields, the daughter of a sharecropper that sang plantation songs. Daddy partied with his old granddad whiskey in hand all night long. You could find him in the juke joint, but he worked double hard, meaner than any old abandoned junkyard dog. I am Negro spirituals. I am Jim Crow. I am the origins of Little Richard, Chuck Berry, and Fats Domino. The heart and soul of good time music, rightfully named rock and roll. I am cornbread and collard greens, fried chicken too. The daughter of a blues man who lived cheating in the next room. I witnessed the birth of honky tonk and ragtime. I am shouts and chants, lost Canaan ballads, howled upon the moon. The birth of soulful bluegrass. I am the evolution of the blues.
I love that.
Powerful. Powerful. I love it. I just love it. Evolution of the blues. Woo! Pages 80 to 81. Sister Lyris. Woo! Child.
Okay. Now my poem is called We Are the Blues. Because when she read that to me, I said, okay. Wait. So this is my answer to Chyrel's poem.
Is that in this book? Is it in here? Wait, is it in here?
Yes.
What page is
it's on page 38.
Girl, don't leave me hanging. Let me find you. Okay. Hold on. All right, go ahead. I'm ready. Okay.
We are human cargo crossing the Mediterranean, survivors of the Middle Passage, field slaves and house Negro blues. We are buck dancing, fiddle playing, drum beating, knee slapping, picking cotton from sunup to sundown blues. We are hand clapping, finger snapping, church going, tambourine banging, spiritual singing blues. We are protest marching, sign carrying, fist in the air, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, we shall overcome blues. We are afros and black power, hot combs in mama's kitchen, soul train chugging, Marvin Gaye temptation, Motown blues. We're Billie Jean grooving, BET and Donnie Simpson watching, Public Enemy, NWA rapping our rebellious blues. We're John Singleton, Boys in the Hood, Spike Lee, Mo Better blues. We're HBCU alums, doctors, lawyers, authors, engineers, and teaching, voting for our first Black president blues. We're Black Lives Matter, knees on our necks blues. We're police brutality blues, mothers against gun violence blues, living while Black blues. Yes, Lord, we are the blues.
See, people, see, this is what I'm telling you about this book here. These sisters let me tell you, they rock and they rhyme. Do you hear me?
Yes, indeed.
They fulfilled their names. I mean, oh my goodness. Again, Sisters Rock and Rhyme presents Poems in the Keys of Life, available on Amazon. They have 2 more books. You need to invest. People, I'm telling, listen, it's deep. It's deep. We have a few more minutes. Can you two listen? Let's find one and you both split it in half. How about that? Pick one.
Lyris, which one do you want to do, sweetie?
These are just awesome. And in the meantime, I'm going to look at the songs that you all refer to in here. You literally have me singing. Every time I look, I'm singing. I remember these songs. I'm like,
sure, you pick one.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, let's do Black Hands on page 79. Okay, I'll do the first half, and then you do the second half of it. Okay. Black Hands. Black hands built the pyramids that line the Egyptian Nile. They sit in the city of Giza, a distance of about 8 miles. Black hands assembled the People's House, the White House anew, sitting sturdy and strong at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Black hands farmed, chopped, cropped, and picked cotton, while white hands gave black hands more cruelty and pain, not to be forgotten.
Black hands pray, protest, and legislate. Black hands enriched white lives in all 50 United States. White hands hide behind privilege and assert hate while proclaiming to be patriots that make America great. Black hands master culture and science. Black hands overcome and are the voice of America's seedy, immoral conscience. Where would America be without all the working Black hands that gave their very lives for white hands to continue appropriation and founding fathers, slave owners' lies?
My. So there you have it. If you didn't understand, if you were lost, maybe you didn't gather yourself correctly before you sat here. Sisters Rock and Rhyme, they're not playing. I'm trying to tell you. They hit hard. I'm trying to tell you people. And again, this book is just beautiful. You have a poem in here called Tina Turner Wanna Be. Chat, I'm to people. People, listen. Let me tell you, when I sat here and I read this book, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, I did a book review, and the first book review, I had to pull it because it got mixed up with another book review. You know, you're tired, you're late at night, you did 20 reviews and things get crossed. I had to redo the 2 book reviews, and one was Sisters Rock and Rhyme and another. And let me tell you something, when I read it, I said, oh no, you can't sleep on this book. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? You cannot. I don't think it's a good idea.
It's in our opinion, and we have 3 books.
Mm-hmm.
The first book, Different Sides of the Same Coin, that's our baby. And that was, there would not be a Sisters Rock and Rhyme were it not for that first book, Different Sides of the Same Coin.
Okay.
But, and we're not just saying it because this book spent over almost 6 weeks at #1 on Amazon, but this is really our best and most prolific work, I feel, because it speaks to our history of what we've been through as a people, but it speaks of where we are right now at this present time.
Yes.
And that is why it is timeless, and even more than timeless. We are actually living the words that we're writing. And that's probably why I think we both love it so much.
I think that's probably why it resonates with so many people. Thank you for this, Sister Chyrel and Sister Lyris, for being here tonight and just giving us some of this in person. Okay, we're gonna start charging for this. That's some good stuff. So, people, I hate to wrap it up, but we do have to go. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Sisters Rock and Rhyme.
Thank you for having us.
A pleasure. Their books are on Amazon. Sister Lyris, you want to say something? Please go right ahead.
I just want to thank you for having us. We really enjoyed ourselves, and please support us and buy the book.
That's right. Let's go, people. I got my copy. Don't play. Let's go. Blessed. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much, my sisters. Now,
thank you.
Like I love to tell people, we have to wrap it up and get out of here. Like I always say, we're all in this thing called life together, remember? Namaste and one love.